Hi, it's Caitlin, and I'm here with something very exciting. I have swatches of the Safiya Holo Taco collaboration, which is kind of as exciting as it's been hyped up to be. I know few of the polishes, unfortunately, are sold out, but the website does say notify me, which I'm hoping means there will be at least a limited run of polishes and full collection boxes that come back in stock. If you want to torture yourself and watch my swatches anyway, if you didn't grab these polishes, then hopefully that will allow you to live vicariously through my nails. And if you were lucky enough to pick up the collection or the polishes that are now sold out, you can see what's coming if it hasn't arrived yet. And I love a good spooky, vampy kind of collection, which this definitely is. I love glass or crystal nail files, and there's little back glitters too, which are just so cute. Anyway, that's a lot of talking. So I will link the Holo Taco website down below if you don't already know the URL, which you probably do. And let's get into the swatches. Let's start off with Feeling Fiendish. And this one is the cream in the set, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's described as a deep mauve magenta cream, and this one does advertise as being opaque in 2 coats, and I would agree with that. I did apply this over the long-lasting base, and quite honestly, you might be happy with it in 1 coat, but of course 2 is just sort of like an added layer of protection for your nails, and this one is so beautiful. It's a really interesting color. It's light, but then it's also kind of dark in certain lighting. It all depends on how you're seeing it, but definitely top this one off with the Glossy Taco if you want the glossiest possible shine, but you can probably see it is supremely glossy on its own, even without top coat. And I don't know what else to say about this color except it's beautiful. It definitely has a Halloween feel to it. I just really like it. Love the application, love the finish, and I think it's a really flattering shade on my skin tone. And this is it on my full hand in 2 coats plus top coat. I thought it would be fun to add the black bat glitter on top of Feeling Fiendish, so this is how I tend to apply loose glitter like this. I pour a bit of it out on a surface, and then I use a little orange wood stick, and I dip the orange wood stick tip in some clear top coat or base, whatever you want to use, and then that helps pick up the glitter, and you just place it on the polish. So when I placed this on Feeling Fiendish was still a little bit wet, so they went in a little more aggressively than I would have liked, but as you're going to see, you definitely want top coat applied over the glitters anyway, so that took care of any little dents that I caused in my manicure. I'm essentially just placing these in whatever way felt right in the moment, and what I like about these is how small they are. They fit beautifully on the nail, they don't really stick off, and once you do apply top coat, it smooths everything out and it doesn't look chunky or anything like that. So you can see I did dent my nails a little bit, but another layer of Glossy Taco, once it dried down, smoothed everything out and created just a really beautiful glossy finish. I actually really like this. I love how they look like those little silhouette bats that you put in your window or hang around your house for Halloween. Next up we have Spirit Fingers, which is beautiful. This one is about bringing out your inner ghoulie by painting on 2 to 3 coats of this spooky gray jelly with a flash of magenta red shimmer and scattered holo. So this one has a beautiful formula. It's so easy to apply and it goes on very, very evenly and smoothly. This one I did initially think I was going to need 3 coats, but I actually was quite happy with it in 2. And as you're going to see, what I love so much about this polish is how shifty the shimmer is, and also the scattering of holo. It's like the perfect amount of holo. And of course, I'm applying Glossy Taco to shine this one up. It does dry down just a tiny bit dull, probably because of the shimmer pigment. But of course, and we wouldn't expect anything less, Glossy Taco brings out the shine beautifully. Now here it is. You're going to see the different shifts in the shimmer. You definitely get sort of a gold green at extreme angles, kind of looks orange. And then out of direct lighting, you just see this beautiful soft gray, which I think is a really beautiful shade of gray. It almost has a drop of purple to it. And then that magenta shimmer is really strong. Next up we have Bat B. I'm not gonna say the bad word in case it offends anybody or gets me demonetized. This one is a black pearl polish and it has a subtle eerie blue shimmer to it, which is super cool. This one I applied over the Holo Taco Long Lasting Base because I wasn't sure if it would stain my nails, but it didn't seem to, which was very pleasant. It was a nice surprise because this is a dark shade, but it is packed with shimmer, and so it just kind of has this glow to it that is very eerie and very unique. I do think you would want to build this one up in 2 coats. It does say on the website 2 to 3, but I actually think 2 is definitely enough. However, everyone is different, and I love this sort of black pearl finish to it. I don't have really any other polishes in my collection that are black with a pearlescent sheen in this way, and the shimmer is really beautiful. You're going to see it a little better when I show you my 4-finger swatch of this, but here it is in 2 coats plus Glossy Taco. And here you can get a better sense of that blue shimmer. It's almost a bit turquoisey depending on the angle, and this one is beautiful. It also appears a bit sparkly, but it's really just the shimmer pigment. There's no holo in it per se, but it picks up the light beautifully. It's really interesting. If you like black nails but want a twist on the classic black cream, definitely try to grab this one. And here we have Bury Me in Holo, and this one is bringing the holo for anyone who wanted more holo in the collection. So this one is really beautiful, as you can already see. It has been created to match Safiya's iconic Franken lipstick, and this is a berry colored crushed holographic polish. And it does have a jellyish formula. If you remember those, I don't remember what they were called, but it was sort of the neutrals that Holo did in this crushed finish. There were different shades, and this has the same finish, so it's a bit jellyish. And then there's tons of those little crushed holo flakes, which sparkle very beautifully in the light. I think this one will be good for most people in 2 coats, and Glossy Taco is recommended because it does help enhance the holo once the top coat dries down. Here it is, and you can see the way the light picks up those little flakes and you get tiny little rainbows. The sun was kind of out, so I tried my best to capture this one so you could get the holographic effect. It's obviously not a strong holo effect like you would get from a linear holo, but it's definitely sparkly and twinkly, and I do love this berry base color. It's very unique. I don't have many pinky red polishes like this, and I just think it's perfect for fall. Next up we have Brucie, and Brucie is this really, really cool shade of polish. So this is a stormy kind of teal is how it's described, and it is perfect in my opinion in 2 or 3 coats. It depends on your application style, but I am obsessed with this one. It is so interesting, and I love the shimmer in it. I love the holo in it. This is the kind of holo I want from Holo Taco. I just love these more linear shades of polish. And this one, yeah, this is my favorite. If you can't already tell, I love this one so much. And this one does dry down a tiny bit dull, so I would recommend Glossy Taco. And you want to let your Glossy Taco dry fully in order to get the full holographic effect. So when you see my nails in a second, that is when the top coat has dried down, which allows the holo to come out in full force. So this one is beautiful. You can see those rainbows already popping off my nail, and the shimmer is also very, very obvious. And here it is. Again, there was a bit of sun, but I wanted to show it in different lighting because not everyone realizes that holos don't always look rainbowy. It just is about getting them in the right sunshine or direct lighting. But I think this looks beautiful in any lighting personally. But you can see in the sun, the holo is definitely popping, and it's really, really pretty. I can't wait to wear this one again. And I just wanted to give a little show of the black crystal nail file. This is the classic Holo Taco check crystal nail file, but has the same kind of purple as Feeling Fiendish, and it also says Safiya on it, as well as Holo Taco on the other side. It is a really fine grit, so it's good. It won't damage your nails whatsoever. My personal top picks are Brucie, which is thankfully still available. I love a black holo, and this is like, I guess, a black base with blue shimmer and then the holo pigment. It's really, really, really beautiful. And I also love Spirit Fingers, which is unfortunately one of the polishes that's not currently available. Hopefully it will be available again, because the red shimmer in the gray base is just so beautiful. It's also really shifty, and the scattering of holo is just perfection. So let me know what you think of this collection and this collab. I think I've only seen a few of Safiya's videos, one of which is the one where she stays in an underwater hotel, which is like this weird fascination I have, and I'd be terrified to do it, but secretly maybe kind of want to. Anyway, that was a fun video to watch. So let me know what you think, and I guess that's it for me. Hopefully you have a great day wherever you are, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!